Hello people, it's Poet. We're in the Pokemon world, and today I thought that I'd get a new party going on my bar, as well as possibly going hunting for a boss or something like that, or a shiny maybe if we see one. I, of course, don't really have much room in my inventory, so I'm going to be clearing that out as well. But the first things first, I want to be able to get my party going here. Oh, and we will be talking about the name here in a second, about the new Flygon that we've got. You can see by here that it is a different colored Flygon. I wish they would do the same with the Gyarados, like I was saying. Zombert looks exactly the same, the icon, but I guess they can't really help that. So let's see. This guy, where do I even put these guys? I don't even know. Let's see here. Hold on a second. What are you? You are a rock and steel type. Okay. Normal flying, steel rock, ground type. Okay. I think I got it. So I'm going to be putting the rock steel types in here as well. Ground type in there. Aeron I'm going to keep. Pidgeotto, I would really like a Pidgeot, so I think I will keep that for now. And let's see, these two guys can just sit here for a second. Summary. Rock bug type. And a ground dragon is the way that it goes. So I don't really have one for a dragon type. I guess that means that this guy can go there and Barry can go here. That's so weird seeing. This is a bug type. I don't care what they say. It's totally a bug type. Should be. Okay. So let's see. What do we want? We want to level up things. And that's why we had that bar full of weaker Pokemon. Is because I like to level them up. I like working with them, leveling them up, doing that kind of thing. So I want to do that again. So a little tiny Grimer. We could change that to a Muck maybe. I think people confirmed in the comments that Crocodile is not in it yet. So this guy can't level up yet. We could level up Coffee for what it's worth. And ooh, we could get a Rapidash. Do we need a Firestone? I don't remember. Boy, it's been too long. I don't remember if that you need a Firestone to evolve that. It would be nice if we could use like the Pokedex or something to tell what level's up at what level and what evolves into what and so on. Maybe you can, I don't know. Magnemite, we could level you up. It's a level 10 and a level 12. Get one of those leveled up. I like the Buzz. Yeah. We don't really have all that many things to level up. This you need a Firestone for sure, which I do not have. Alright. So that's all our bar will have. No, we need to fill it with one more spot. So let's look at one more for the bar that we can level up. Maybe something in here. Maybe a Staryu? Maybe? Maybe... yeah, a Staryu seems like a very good choice. I don't have a Tentacool? Huh. That's interesting. Could get the Goldeen leveling. Oh, well, I already got a Sea King. Yeah, I'm gonna see about Staryu maybe. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good to me. Okay. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna offload some of this inventory that I've got going. Let's see what we got here. I got a power band. Now about a power band, I think... Is that special defense that it raises? I'm not an expert on these bands and stuff. They were like Gen 3 or 4 that they were added. Same with like choice spectacles and whatnot. Special attack, I think choice specs are. I think. I think that the power band is special defense is increased when you level up. But you are limited to one move. I'm not 100% sure on that. In any case, I'm not going to be using it right now. Pistons I don't need. Those I don't need. That I could use. Gunpowder. That I could use. PCs I always could use. Rest. Stone Edge. Okay. I think that's all that we really need to drop off. I'll run over here and drop off the rest of these TMs. What do we got here for TMs? Sandstorm, Stone Edge, Facade, Frustration, Gyro Ball, Rock Smash, and Rest times 2. Frustration. Okay. I should really be using some of these TMs. But not 100% necessary right now. Yeah, Firestone Shards were still quite a ways off. Yeah, that's all that I really have to say about that, I guess. And nothing much else here. Okay, so for Pokeballs, all we got right now are a Friend Ball and 7 normal Pokeballs, which I think is okay. I don't predict that I'm going to find anything, but that's usually when I go out into the middle of nowhere and find a huge amount of rare Pokemon that I can't catch. And I am really hungry. I must have put away my food. Yep. Only 1 steak left. Uh-oh. I gotta cook this up. Or maybe I should go Miltank hunting today. Get some steaks. Go hunting for steak in this episode. Alright, so a lot of people were commenting, and I mean a lot of people. I think the majority were actually commenting about the name of my new Flygon. The 2 popular ones, I'll say it right now, were Blueberry and Shimmer. Because I think it is a female. Yes, it is a female. So Shimmer is a good female name for a Pokemon. And it is shiny, you know, so shimmering, shiny. That's a very good name. So there's that option. The other one, the most popular one, was to name it after Blueberry in my Pokemon. There's a boss right there. Uh-oh, what's attacking me? Level 18 Geodude? What? What? There's a blue boss Geodude right on my roof. But Blueberry was, of course, one of the most popular things. Then that makes sense, you know. That's good. I like it. Okay. I'm gonna attack this Geodude right now with a bunch of water types. At least if I can get him on the oh, I could level up my Staryu maybe. Okay. So let's go for a level 36 Blastoise. 23, 30 Tentacruel. 13, 33 Seaking. 34 Golduck Try. 29, 24, 67. Jeez. Yeah. Of course, if I fight him with that, then he'll be stronger than all the rest. You know, you gotta keep that in mind, that the boss is based off of your strongest Pokemon. So if I don't use my Squirtle, I actually might have a better chance if they're all around the same level. Gotta keep that in mind. So I think that I will actually just fight him with this. The Flygon is there because it has a dig attack, which is really strong against the Geodude, I think. So we're going to try that. Now let's see what kind of moves. Oh, Choice Scarf? Yeah, don't really need it. So let's see what we got here. Moves. The dig attack being a ground attack, yes. Uh-oh. Staryu only has normal attacks. That would not be good. Just like this guy only has poison attacks, psychic attacks, no water type moves. Okay, I gotta rethink this then. Staryu, I'm sorry to say you are going back for a second. As are you. And I will pull this guy out. And maybe a Glaceon, Vaporeon. Glaceon or Vaporeon? Glaceon is the weaker level, so it can benefit the most if it has any battle experience. Make a very strong Glaceon would be really cool. And so that might be the first Pokemon that I throw at it. Okay, let's go see about this Geodude that I can hear constantly saying his name. We'll run around like this. Ooh! Uh-oh. That hole is rather ominous and rude. Ah, here he is. Hey, Geodude! Why do I see so many special Geodudes? And they all hate me. They've always... All the shiny Geodudes, they're just terrible. They disappear. All the Gravelers and Geodudes that are bosses, they just kill me instantly. This time, I think we're going to have a little bit of a better time. Okay, so my Glaceon doesn't really have anything. I just brought it out so that it could level up. So it's a level 55 Geodude male. And I'm going to pull my Flygon out, which I will name because we wanted to name it. So the two were Blueberry and Shimmer, the two main ones, I think. And of those two, I kind of like Blueberry the better because it's kind of like my dinosaur series. But we already have a Blueberry, so I'm just going to name this one Blue. Name it Blue. Alright, so let's use that dig attack, see what it can do. Dig a hole, and whack. Wow, that really hurt it. We might finish it off just with this one Flygon. It might be actually really good. Let's do that again. We're going to kill it. Whack. Got it. Level 12 Glaceon, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's learning Bite Attack, which let's replace Sand Attack with it. 18, 19, and here are my winnings. Ooh, we got a Wide Lens, Level Ball, and TM Brick Break, Stone Edge, and Swagger. Always need some swag, you know? Swag factor. So that is very good. That was a great battle. Wide Lens, I'm not 100% sure what that does. I'll look it up on the Bulbapedia or one of those sites. But it's another probably EV booster of some kind. I wonder if it actually tells you. Doesn't really say. I wish you could hover over it and it would tell you what it does. Kind of like, you know, any other item. But that'll do. That was great, that battle. We leveled up the Glaceon quite a bit. It's level 19 now. Very good. Very, very good. So we made that whole party full of water-type Pokemon thinking there would be a huge battle. And it turned out that blue killed them all. That was pretty good. So let's make it official. Let's name it Blue. Rename. There we go. It's done. So thank you guys for choosing that name. Helping me choose it anyway. We're going to pull these guys back onto the bar. Staryu. Yes. Okay. So we're going to be battling with Staryu actually the most. I think what I'm going to do is make Staryu the pole position, the key position. And oh! You know what? Someone actually wanted to see what the other Flygon looked like beside it. So I'm going to oblige. I'm going to show you guys what they both look like beside each other. Berry and Blue. Okay, so there's Berry. Wow, very different. And there's Blue. Tinier, but, you know, that's the way it goes, right? So there we go. It's actually quite incredible. I wonder if this one should be much faster at flying. So let's check it out. I don't know. Let's see what the speed is. What are their speeds? Because the speed does matter. My speed is 130 for Berry and 113 for Blue. So it should be different. Aw, bashful Berry. I like that. It should be a little bit faster. Tiny bit faster. I don't know if I can tell. Let's see, I'll just fly over to here and then back again. Seems like an okay speed. And then if I use Blue and I fly this way, it seems about the same, but the difference between 130 and 113 isn't that great. So, you know, it just seems the same, but I'm sure it's a tiny bit faster for Berry. Not that much. I think the speed stat for Blue is much higher, base. So if I leveled them up to be about the same, because Berry is 57, level 57, and Blue's only level 45, and their speed stats aren't that far off. So I'm really getting into the whole Pokemon geekathon now. Feels like talking about EV leveling and different stats and stuff. I was never into that kind of thing, and still am not. But I can definitely see benefits to it. You know, getting the power bands and the power braces and the choice spectacles and things like that. And, you know, definitely fighting makes it much easier when you have those kinds of things. Okay, we need to find some steak. I need to fight some mill tanks. But seems like they're only dropping leather. I don't know why. It's the only thing that I've seen in a long time is leather from mill tanks, which I don't really care about. Don't have a need for. Okay, so what do we got? We got a level 13. No, wait. Is that 13 or 18? 26, 12, 30, 45, 49. So they're actually pretty high level already. I don't need to hold back. I can go after some pretty strong Pokemon. Level these guys up. But I was going to fly around and find some boss. Oh, look at that. Is that a boss or is that a shiny type? I think it's boss, green boss. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Yep, it's a boss. It is not shimmering at all. There we go. Oop, here we go. Green bosses are fairly difficult, I think. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Alright. So, let's fight it. I'll throw my Magnemite at it first, I think. Come on. Come on. There we go. He's a level 59 Numel. So Staryu doesn't have any water type moves. I'm gonna use Ground Dragon. I don't think he wouldn't be very effective against me. I don't think. I'm already a little bit hurt. Well, we'll see how it goes. Magnitude 6? What? Jeez! Hit me any harder and I might just... Ah, man. Okay, I think... Let's see, is Rock type... I don't know what's really strong against this Numel. Okay, Rock didn't do much. This ground probably won't do much either. No. Oh! What? Huh? It was that effective? Dig attack? Ground attack? On a Numel? What is a Numel? What type is he? Is he ground? Or what is he? He must be rock type. I don't know. Okay, so Thunder Wave for my little Magnemite who will be leveling up a huge amount. I think I'll take Supersonic away. So Aeron is level 27. Magnemite, meanwhile, is level 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And I won all of these. TM Psych Ups. Stone Edge again. Echoed Voice. And a Payback. Echoed Voice. That was incredible. That was incredible. That was... Oh, wow. Here I was using Rock Slide because I didn't know what type he was. Let me go check what Numel is, so that you guys don't have to yell at me in the comments that I don't know my types and that I should learn things. And oh, Poet, you should spend all your life learning 700 different types of Pokemon and their moves. Now! I refuse. Okay, so let's see what Numel is. Because I got one or two. Let's see. My very first Pokemon that I ever caught was a Numel. He's a fire ground. I knew he was ground. Wow. Awesome. So Dig was effective on him. Majorly. Okay. Eh? Magnemite. What? How come it looks like that? Magnemite. It's like it's been named Magnemite. I don't understand that. Huh. But there you go. Fire ground. So Dig Attack was really effective on that boss. And I wiped him out instantaneously. And my Magnemite grew to level 17. That was awesome. We wanted to find bosses in this episode, and so far we found 2. I think that's more than we've found in almost any episode. So we're doing really good. I was going to go find some Miltank and start beating them up, because I need Miltank steak more than anything right now, because that's my main food source, and I only have literally 2 left. So I think I will do that, but I'm going to call this episode quits. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button. I appreciate it. So do the Pokemon. Subscribe if you haven't already to stay up to date for the newest episodes, which I'm trying to keep on a schedule now. Better schedule anyway. And do all those other awesome things that you people do. See you next time in the Pokemon world. Bye-bye.